Hey everybody, so in this video we're once again at one of our favorite places, which is Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge in Folkston, Georgia. And then at the end of the video we'll also show you a little bit of Folkston, Georgia, since Isaiah's rambling. So if you're ready, I'm ready, she's ready, we've already done it, so let's go. So here we have our beloved Okefenokee Adventures. That's where we usually get lunch at, but it's too early for lunch today. And back there is the Richard S. Bolt Visitor Center. Got to go in there today because Dad wants some honey. Well, you can rent some bicycles there if you want to bike around. So beautiful. I love that alligator. That is so pretty. Got the bird, they got the deer. I see the flowers. I'm surprised they don't have an alligator. Oh, they got another one over here. I love that.
We just had a well put in, and once they get water, there's hundreds and hundreds of gallons of water. We're from Jessup, so land's on the flat there also. But it took a while for it to soak in, but I was walking around out there, and we found the dirt and it's like walking around to it. When I used to walk, I just go like that, and I was like, hey, you're gonna rain, sit down and eat.
I'm glad to see you folks here today. If you visited the Okefenokee 100 years ago, you would have met other homesteaders like me making their homes here in the swamp. Swampers, as they're sometimes called, settled on the pine-covered islands and the upland edge of the swamp throughout the last 2 centuries. Now, just like the Native Americans before them, these homesteaders found that the swamp provided just about everything they needed to survive. They built sturdy cabins of pine poles and cypress and raised their cattle and hogs in the piney woods. They hunted bear, deer, squirrel, rabbit, turkey, ducks, and other game. And in the sandy soil, they grew corn, sweet potatoes, sugar cane, peanuts, peaches, pecans and tomatoes and other garden crops. And they kept bees for honey. Now, you may find diagonal cuts on some trees in and around the Okefenokee, where folks harvested the sap of pine trees for naval stores or turpentine. It was used for everything from a medicinal salve to ink. Swampers were self-reliant, party folk with a strong sense of independence. Living so far from the nearest town, they had to work hard to survive. They also had to entertain themselves. They told stories, sang, played music, and invented games. Folks lived out here long before telephones were common in every home, so they had to find a way to communicate across long distances. Swamp hollering became a way of driving the cows home, announcing your arrival for supper, or just letting folks know where you were. The flat terrain and openness of the Okefenokee carried sound for quite a ways, sometimes 1 or 2 miles. Because of the size of the Okefenokee and the lack of phone and radio towers in the swamp, hollering is still probably one of the most reliable ways to communicate.
That's cute. I'm excited to see that the azaleas are blooming here. And hopefully they're showing up because the sun is bright. Oh, right there. See it up on the bank?
Yeah.
Right there.
That great thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was long.
That's an alligator. So pretty. Yeah, that's an alligator. Maybe it'll come up and visit by the time we come back around.
That's one's a fly check to see anything.
Yeah, I saw one alligator so far. One's better than none. It was some form of a bird.
It was in the bird family, yes. time we come, maybe we'll walk that.
Yeah.
One more.
Do the boardwalk next time.
Next time, come, be a walk. Have to do first thing in the morning.
We'll bring our little bags and put our cups in our bags and make sure we're hydrated.
Yep.
The bag I was tucking around Dollywood, I'll put my big cup in it and see how it holds that. There's a turtle back there. I said there was a big turtle back there. I could come here every day and never get tired of it. I love it. Where? Oh yeah, there's some turtles up there. Let me get a picture. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, there's a little one. So there's a little alligator right there. So cute. So pretty as you are. Cute little alligator. Oh, and there's the big one. Oh my small ones over there too. There's one over there apparently too. Hold on. I think that might be the same alligator I saw last year. Remember one had a tag on it.
And you said
Oh, there's one up there too.
and you said there two up there.
Oh, he's nice. There's a baby. Right there. All right. Oh, there's one there too. Oh, it's so cute. There's another one. There's all kind of babies down there. Okay, so now we're leaving the Okefenokee, but we're just going to keep on filming since that video was relatively short. There is some azaleas that's in bloom on this road. So we'll see if we can see them on this direction heading back out, because we could definitely see them heading in.
They're pretty too.
They were pretty.
And get to them. There's a house in the woods. Look at the cows. And the cows out there. Maybe I'm seeing things.
I think the cows are out there. Let me go ahead and put the window back on this side. There's a lot of cows out there. And some donkeys. Very bad is. cluster of them up there. That's where they at.
This is Folkston, Georgia.
Yep, Folkston, Georgia.
They can get to see a little bit of Folkston, Georgia. Ain't no train coming by.
Not right now.
It'd be nice if they would.
I like Folkston. Nice place to visit. There's that pretty mural on the side of the building. And they also got the sign over there that you can read if you ever stop long enough.
That one down the road. He's sitting on side of it.
It's on the trail. Pretty rough line there.
And they fixed her lights.
Got a new barbecue restaurant there. I don't know how it's gonna close. Won't find out today.
They do have good food there.
Yeah, that Okefenokee restaurant, we like it.
We used to eat there one time. It was good. All you do is forget the notion. Yeah, Azazel was pretty on this road.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe nobody get behind me.
I wouldn't make any promises.
That wasn't me that time.
I think it cost so much you got me coughing.
Maybe you didn't put a little purple in it.
I don't think so. So, how'd you enjoy your visit to the Okefenokee today, Mom?
It was good.
It was. It was nice. We got to see quite a few alligators, which was a pleasant surprise. It was only like 66 degrees maybe whenever we were rolling through.
But there was one of them was real big.
Yeah, I think we might have seen that alligator before because I think I've seen that red on that tail before. We'll have to watch one of my old videos. And then there was a lot of baby alligators around it as well. The azaleas were blooming at Okefenokee in that one spot that we're aware of that they have azaleas at. We went into the visitor center, got Dad some honey, and I got some syrup since it was on soup. I like to make waffles, so we'll see. And then the azaleas were really pretty on the drive in and out through Folkston. So I thought it was a pretty nice visit. And Mom said she had a good time. We always down to go to the Okefenokee. And I hate to be that close and not go. So that's why you get so many Okefenokee videos on my channel.
But you don't see the same thing twice.
You don't. Something's going to be different each time you go.
Yeah.
Could be the way the flowers are blooming and all that.
Sometimes in the woods itself, back there on the swamp ride, they be beautiful flowers blooming, but they wasn't today.
Probably if we go back like next month or the next month, all those pretty flowers that be like on that drive through, you know, they should be blooming. All those pretty purple flowers. They wasn't blooming today. It's today, March 26th. Yeah, 2025. So
But the lilies is something coming
they'll
up.
soon be popping.
They'll be pretty in that canal.
So I'll have to come back and show another video. It's not that far from home that we can't come. It's only what, 5 hours maybe? Something like that. Which is excessive for a lot of people. But, you know, my philosophy is want to see it bad enough, hop in the car and go. So anyway, that's going to do it for this one. We hope you enjoyed.
Subscribe.
Yes, please subscribe. And we'll see you somewhere else. So toodaloo.